Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to episode 108 of my Steins Gate Let's Read. Joining me, as always, is my co-reader Faith. We have a plan. We can save Mikise Kurisu, prevent World War III, and keep the world out of the clutches of CERN. So please enjoy the Battle of Ragnarok. And with that, the video ends. Mayuri and Daru looked dumbfounded. They obviously didn't understand a single word. I, however. Laughter bubbles up from the depths of my soul. Not minutes ago, I was lost in despair.
You've just been wanting to do that, haven't you?
Maybe. I was ready to kill myself for what I had done. But now, I'm laughing. Operation Skuld? El Sai Kongru? I'm 33 years old and I still have no shame? Deceive myself? Deceive the world? That's such chuny bullshit. It's pathetic, laughable, a juvenile fantasy. But at the same time, it feels right. Very well. If this is the choice of Steins Gate, then so be it. I'm the insane mad scientist Hoyin Kyoma. Deceiving the world is child's play. It looks like I have to change the world after all. Whoa, I thought Okarin was finally turning serious, but now he's back to his usual antics. But you know, Miyushi likes Okarin better this way. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okarin just isn't Okarin unless he's laughing like an idiot. Hoyin Kyoma saved Miyushi, you know. So this time, he'll definitely save Mikise Kurisu. But deceive the world? What's that supposed to mean? Miyushi doesn't have a clue. Isn't it obvious? The only established fact about the past is that I saw Kurisu laying in a pool of blood. That's the extent of my observation. Kurisu was laying in a pool of blood. As for whether she was alive or dead, that's still open to interpretation. Isn't that right, future me? Huh? Mayuri tilts her head. She still doesn't get it. For example, just think of it like this. Kurisu was merely unconscious, and the blood was just a coat of red paint. Oh, is that what happened? Mayuri's eyes open wide in wonder. I give up. She's not going to understand. Wait a second. The news reports all said that she was...
What's true now doesn't matter. Only what Uncle Okarin saw on July 28th matters.
Really? Really. And that's because I'm not the Okabe Rintaro who lived on the Beta World Line after Kurisu died. I traveled to the Alpha World Line and back. I'm not bound by whatever effects Kurisu's death may have had during that time. What I'm going to do is recreate what I saw, and only what I saw. But this time, I'll do it so Kurisu doesn't have to die.
Don't forget you also need to destroy the Nakabachi paper. Can you handle it?
Who do you think you're talking to, part-time warrior?
Part-time warrior?
Have you forgotten? I am the insane mad scientist, Hoyin Kyoma! I disregard the blank stares of my comrades and brush back my hair with a flourish. My plan is flawless. Operation Skuld will succeed! But I need to prepare. Give me 30 minutes. Suzuha tightens her expression and nods firmly. I squat against the roof's chain fence with my eyes closed. To refresh my memory, I pull out the drawers of my mental archive and sort through each file one by one. My actions that day. Mayuri's actions. my conversations with Kurisu, Nakabachi's presentation. With those memories to guide me, I begin to draw up a plan on how to complete my mission. Okarin, I got the stuff! I open my eyes once I hear Mayuri's voice. Then it's time. I take a deep breath and stand up. Mayuri's faster on her feet than Daru and I are, so I had her pick up some things for me. Well, that makes sense. She went all the way to the lab and back in the sweltering heat, but she's not even breathing hard. She's a fit girl. She runs up to me with a triumphant smile, almost like a playful puppy shaking her tail. Here you go. Will this work? In her hand is a plastic stick about 30 centimeters long. I take it and nod in satisfaction. Good work, Mayuri. Mayushi's happy to be useful to Okarin. Oh, I also brought you this. She hands me a banana. I guess she's telling me to not time travel on an empty stomach.
What's that?
A banana!
No, I mean that stick.
It's not a stick. It's a sword. Oh my god, this thing's actually going to be useful?
Oh my god.
One of our lab's many inventions. Future gadget number 6. The Siloom Saber.
Siloom Saber?
It's a red Siloom glow stick. An essential item for idol and voice actress concerts. But it's not just a glow stick. It's saber-shaped, just as the name implies, so you can reenact scenes from Spark Wars.
Spark Wars. Wow.
Furthermore, it can also form fake blood clots. Detach the cap at the tip, and thick blood starts pouring out.
I, really don't get what you were trying to accomplish when you made this.
We wanted to make our sword fights more realistic. What he means to say is that everything is inevitable.
I think I see the plan. You're gonna use that Siloom stuff as a stand-in for Makise Kurisu's blood, aren't you?
Precisely. I stuffed my cheeks with banana, enraptured at my own genius. I truly am a mad scientist. Mwahahahaha!
Got 3 laughs in this short a time span. You must absolutely be in heaven.
I'm having so much fun. I put the Siloom saber in my pocket. It's about 30 centimeters long, so it sticks out a little. But I don't mind. Is that the Siloom saber in your pocket, or you're happy to see me? I had Daru buy me a stun gun earlier. I pocket that too. Good, he's going to actually be armed with an effective weapon.
Yeah, that isn't actually deadly.
With this, my preparations are complete. I give Suzuha a glance.
Let's go, Uncle Grin. One more time. Once more unto the breach. One more trip to July 28th. There and back. That's all the fuel we have left. This is our last chance. You ready?
The chips are down, bottom of the 9th, 2 out, bases are loaded. Leave it to me. I will change the world. I follow Suzuha into the time machine. While waiting for Mayuri to return, I asked Suzuha if there was a chance that I might run into myself from last time. In other words, the me who killed Kurisu. She replied that wasn't possible. The world line where I killed Kurisu is minutely different from the one which the time machine will take us. Time travel has very small effect on divergence, much too small to cause any noticeable changes, but enough to ensure that there can never be 2 versions of the same time traveler. However, it's important to remember that world lines are not parallel worlds. Ultimately, a tractor field convergent merges them into a single world line. My actions are not meaningless. If I succeed in deceiving both myself and the world, the entire universe will converge upon a different future. Oh, Corinne, Mayuri leans through the hatch and gently strokes my cheek. Come back, okay? Of course. I return the smile and give her a thumbs up. I close the hatch as Daru and Mayuri see me off with words of encouragement. Suzuha's already operating the time machine.
Fate of the future hangs on this mission.
Suzuha speaks as she presses some buttons.
We're counting on you, Uncle.
Ellipses. Fate of the world is on my shoulders. Instead of answering, I close my eyes. I find myself strangely calm. No impatience, no tension, none of the anxiety I felt the first time. This is because you have a plan. How many times have I tasted failure? My hubris hurt those closest to me. My foolishness cost them their dreams. And even though those mistakes have been undone, the memories still remain as a brand in my heart. You must not reject the 3 weeks you spent drifting between world lines. You must not undo the past. It all meant something. Every mistake, every sacrifice. Without them, I would not be standing here now. From that knowledge, I draw strength, confidence, and pride. The memories I shoulder deserve nothing less. And so, I am no longer afraid. I will reach the unknown world line, Steins Gate. Its future is uncertain, but that is how it should be. For once, I need not worry what fate has in store. Only one thing matters now. Saving Kurisu. Gravity pulls at my back. Rainbow lights start drifting through the compartment. It's time. This is my Ragnarok. I exit the time machine onto the familiar rooftop. As before, it's empty. I can see the top of the train station a short distance away. This is the 3rd time I've been here now. I run through the plan in my head one last time. Time is short, but I have no choice. I have to do it. No, I will do it. Failure is not an option.
Pulling out the trusty lockpick.
I wait for Suzuha to break the lock. Then I run inside just like last time. Narrowly avoiding the first me again, I descend to the 7th floor. Last time, I went all the way down to the 4th floor, but not this time. I direct my attention to the capsule toy machines near the landing. It's time for step 1. Rainet Kakeru Character Doll Series. This is it. On July 28th, the first me won a super rare metal UPA from this very machine. No time to waste, I insert the 100 yen coin I prepared beforehand and turn the lever hard. A capsule falls into the slot. Just as I grab it, look, Rainet! My heart leaps into my throat. That was Mayuri's voice. She's already here? I quickly turn and leave the area before Mayuri can see my face. Luckily, she's so entranced by the capsule toy machine that she doesn't realize who I am. Once I get down to the 4th floor, I check the contents of the capsule. The metal UPA is inside. This is the prize that was meant for me, which means the first me will get... The answer is obvious. Phase 1 is complete. Time for Phase 2. You know that's why the kid was sitting there? Because after Mayuri got the metal UPA, a kid came up and got a plastic one.
Yeah.
So Mayuri's going to get that plastic one now.
Yeah.
I turn around abruptly.
Ah.
Kurisu is standing behind me, her mouth open in surprise. My timing was perfect.
Hey, you just came down from the... Eh?
I'm going to save you. Leave everything to me.
What?
I say no more. If I tell her everything, she'll have no reason to talk to the first me. On July 28th, she came to me during Nakabachi's presentation. She claimed that I had tried to tell her something, then proceeded to drag me out into the hallway for further questioning. That is part of my experience. This should be enough to ensure that it happens exactly as I remember. I pat Kurisu on the shoulder, then race back up the stairs.
Wait.
I run to the 6th floor, then creep up towards the 7th floor landing until I can just make out the capsule toy machine. As expected, there's the first me about to turn the lever in Mayuri's stead. Ah, it's an Upa! Is it rare? It's not rare, but isn't it just so cute? Miyushi loves Upa! I grinned to myself. It worked. The order changed. Mayuri now has a regular Upa, not the metal one I gave her the first time. And that means... Thank you all for coming to Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine press conference. The presentation is about to begin. The first me heads up to the 8th floor, but Mayuri doesn't move. She takes out a pen and starts signing the Upa, just as planned. And I'm picturing him do the L thing, or was that Kira?
Just as planned was the Kira thing.
It's been a long time since Death Note.
Yeah.
When Dr. Nakabachi defects to Russia on August 21st, he had Mayuri's metal Upa with him. If he has a plastic one instead, it should change the fate of the Nakabachi paper. But one question remains. How exactly did Mayuri's Upa fall into Dr. Nakabachi's hands? It's all coming together.
Yeah.
I watch as Mayuri finishes signing her name. She nods in satisfaction, then runs up after the first me. Just before she gets to the stairs, she puts the Upa in her coat pocket. But it doesn't go in all the way. As she runs up the stairs, I see it fall out and roll away. Mayuri is completely oblivious. A moment later, she disappears from sight. I look at the Upa laying on the floor. Does Nakabachi pick it up? How? He's in the middle of his presentation upstairs. Doesn't have any opportunity. That's when Kurisu comes up from downstairs. I quickly hide in the stairwell across the landing. Kurisu reaches the 7th floor without noticing me. She finds the fallen Upa and picks it up. So it was Kurisu who found the Upa. The butterfly effect. In 3 weeks, this completely innocuous event changes the outcome of an accidental fire on one of what must be thousands of planes flying that day. By extension, it changes the fate of the entire human race. Kurisu looks curiously at the Upa, then looks around as if searching for the owner. Of course, Kurisu doesn't know who Mayuri is. At this point in time, those two aren't even acquainted yet. After realizing there's no one around, Kurisu puts the Upa in her envelope and goes up to the 8th floor. Now that I've seen what I needed to see, I go upstairs and head to the employee hallway. Here's where it gets serious. I grip the Silum saber and shake it silently, thus activating the red fluorescent reaction inside. It'll last about 10 minutes. It should get dim before Kurisu makes her appearance. I know what I need to do. The problem is that my window of opportunity is so slim. Will I be able to handle the enraged Dr. Nakabachi? One mistake, and Kurisu will die. What are you afraid of, Hoyin Kyoma? Everything's going according to plan. Operation Skuld is flawless. You spent 15 years perfecting it, remember? Believe in yourself. Believe in Hoyin Kyoma. Hoyin Kyoma will save Kurisu. I close my eyes and wait for the time to come, hidden behind the same pile of cardboard boxes as last time. I hear the sound of sparse applause from the event hall, which means I should be hearing footsteps soon. There they are. Kurisu has come right on time. She leans against the wall and looks inside her envelope, smiling softly as she does. And now I know the reason behind that smile. It's the Upa inside. She's probably smiling at how adorable it is. That smile really doesn't suit you, Kurisu. I stifle a chuckle. I'm surprised I'm calm enough to feel that way, despite the current situation. Once Nakabachi appears, that's my signal to spring into action. I'll bring out the Xylem Saber as soon as that bastard tries to take out his knife. Then I'll scare him away and stun Kurisu. The stun gun I brought should handle both tasks flawlessly. That's the plan, at least. The next set of footsteps echoes down the hallway. Kurisu looks up. I can't see Nakabachi, but I know it's him.
Wanted to talk.
Ellipses.
Are you listening, Papa?
Even the words she speaks are the same.
Why is that?
I heard you were giving a presentation on time travel, so I thought about it too. Could it be possible to make a time machine?
The atmosphere is far from pleasant. Nakabachi doesn't even try to hide his displeasure. And the first me is probably at fault for that. At least partially. Looks like it's about time for Nakabachi to go ballistic. I grip the Xylem Saber and make one final check. It's already dimmed down. Now all I have to do is remove the cap at the tip, and the fake blood will... Dramatic questioning ellipses? My breath catches in my throat. In the darkness in my hiding spot, I bring the Xylem Saber close to my eyes and peer inside. The fake blood has begun to coagulate. No. This shouldn't happen. I was certain the liquid would remain fluid for around 30 minutes after losing luminescence. Was it defective? Come to think of it, we never tested the Xylem Saber. It can only be used once before the tube needs to be replaced. Given the lab's financial situation, we thought it would be a waste to use it. So we never did. How could I fail to consider this possibility? If I had half a brain, I would have brought a spare. This is bad. The plan is falling apart.
I wasn't shunned!
Nakabachi's shrill shriek startles me.
Those incompetent bastards were just jealous of my superiority. I was the one who gave up on them.
Please don't yell.
Time won't stop for me. How do I recover from this setback? I can't leave. Nakabachi is about to attack his daughter. If I make my appearance after that, it'll be the same as last time. I'll end up killing Kurisu again. No matter what, I can't let that happen. What do I do? Do I go back to the time machine and try again? No. Remember what Suzuha said? There's not enough fuel for another trip. This is my last chance.
We haven't seen each other in a while. There's a lot I want to talk about. You're living in Aomori now, right?
Leave. Go back to America. Never show your face to me again.
But...
You want my opinion? We'll submit it jointly? You don't need any of that. I know how you think.
My heart is pounding. I'm sweating like crazy. It feels like I just ran a marathon. I cover my mouth to suppress the sound of my breathing.
Is this pity? How dare you? You're supposed to be my daughter.
I don't understand. Please calm.
I am calm. Don't tell me what to do.
Nakabachi is about to snap. Events are proceeding just like last time, barreling inexorably towards disaster. Please, I find myself begging, make them stop. But another voice from within answers. Are you praying, Hoyin Kyoma? Have you forgotten?
I'll tell you why I called you here today. I wanted to show you my research. Research beyond even what you can imagine. I wanted to prove, once and for all, that you are nothing compared to me.
Change the future. Deceive the world.
But that brat in the lab coat ruined everything. I know you were laughing at me too. Don't you deny it. How dare you treat your own father this way?
I wasn't.
You want my opinion? Fine, I'll give it to you. I'm going to publish it myself. End of discussion.
I won't court the mercy of a heartless god. I will save Kurisu myself. She won't die again. Not at my hands. Not at anyone's.
You're stealing it?
What did you say?
You're stealing my work? I didn't think even you would do something like...
Nakabachi strikes Kurisu on the cheek.
Who do you think you're talking to?
It's starting. Here we go again. Nakabachi puts his hands around Kurisu's neck. Her cries of agony fill my ears. There's still a way to prevent Kurisu's death. That puddle of blood I saw beneath Kurisu's body. There's only one more way to reproduce it. One more way. One last chance. It's a gamble, to be sure. Even if it succeeds, I don't know what effect it might have on Steins Gate World Line.
You can't possibly understand how I feel. Why do you have to be so talented? I detest you. I hate your very existence. Nobody is allowed to be better than me. Understand? Nobody! Even especially not my own daughter. That's why I abandoned you. I couldn't bear the shame of being your father. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
It matters not. I am Hoyin Kyoma, the mad scientist who defies God. My true desire is chaos. I have no need for a predetermined future. Stop!